I'm going to compare two Freestyle long handle jump ropes that I've had for the past few years now. It's always helpful to do these types of comparisons because there are so many jump rope options on the market now. And it's a good idea to know the differences between all the jump ropes so that you buy something that will suit your needs and help you achieve your goals, whatever your goals may be. What I have in front of me is the EliteSRS Pro Freestyle Fit Plus, a freestyle jump rope that I've used for a long time. And I also have the Buddy Lee Versa Trainer, another freestyle jump rope that I've used for the past few years. And we'll do a quick comparison between the two. We'll start off with handles. Normally, handles on a freestyle jump rope will be about this length. They're longer than a shorter handle PVC style jump rope that's more suited for conventional workouts and conventional jumping. These types of jump ropes here are more suitable for fast freestyle jump rope sprinting. If you want to know what jump rope sprint looks like, you can look at a few of my videos. I have several on my channel where I'm doing a form of jump rope sprinting. But the real model of jump rope sprinting is Buddy Lee. So if you look up any of Buddy Lee's videos, that's a good example of jump rope sprinting. Fast jump rope with a lot of freestyle tricks. It taxes your cardio and it takes a lot of skill. The handles are about the same size. I think that if we compare both of them together, the Versa Trainer is maybe a centimeter longer than the EliteSRS Pro Freestyle handle. Also with the handles, there are no real grips on the Versa Trainer handles. You have some resistance here, you have an area here that allows you to put your thumb to get some traction here, but there are no grips. So if you like to jump rope and you like your handles with some grips on it, then you'll have to invest in your own tape. You can see here on the Versa Trainer handles, Buddy Lee is inscribed. You can also see Buddy Lee's logo at the top of the handles. Both of the handles get progressively thinner as you get toward the rope. This is a popular design for most jump ropes in general. Most jump ropes will not be the same size as they progress along the handle. You'll normally have a thicker diameter at the base of the handle, and then it'll be thinner once it gets to the top of the handle, near where the rope meets the handle. On the EliteSRS, these handles do have a long tape grip. This is all a tape grip, and this comes with the handle. It comes with the jump rope, rather. So you don't have to invest in your own tape. It comes with it. I can tell you that these handles are useful. These handles are helpful. This tape here is helpful in maintaining grip. I've jump roped with this jump rope in hot Virginia summers, hot Michigan summers, and especially in Virginia, it gets 100% humidity, 90 degrees. I remember in the summer of 2020 jumping into my garage with these, and my hands would get sweaty, but these never slipped. My hands never slipped off these handles because of the grip tape. So this grip tape is super useful in my opinion. One of the main differences with the handles and why the price for the Versa Trainer I think is much more expensive than the price for the EliteSRS is the Versa Trainer has Buddy Lee's patented swivel bearing system. This is on most of his jump ropes. I believe that he still owns the patent. He still holds the patent for it. It's a good system, but it does add more hardware to the jump rope, more complexity to the jump rope, which means that you're going to have a higher price tag most of the time, the more complex a product is. With the EliteSRS Pro Freestyle, there's no, you can see at the top of the handle and where the rope meets the handle, there's nothing. There's no bearing, there's nothing. It's just the rope turns right here. And what that does, that's a disadvantage in some ways. Well, it's a disadvantage concerning the longevity of the cord itself, because with this jump rope, the Buddy Lee Versa Trainer, you don't have to worry about the rope making contact with the handle. A common issue that I've had with the EliteSRS Pro Freestyle and a lot of others more simple PVC jump ropes is that this is a common place where the cord will break because it's constantly rubbing against the handle when you jump, and over time it causes the cord to snap. That doesn't happen with the Buddy Lee Versatrainer and other Buddy Lee jump ropes with the Buddy Lee swivel bearing system, because this is where the rope attaches, and there's no possible way, because of the way it's designed, there's no possible way that the swivel bearing system and where the rope meets the cord, where the handles meet the cord, will cause the rope to break. But it's completely possible, and it happens quite often with the EliteSRS. So what you'll end up doing is you'll end up having to either feed the rope through and shorten the rope to account for it, which is what I've done, or you'll have to buy a replacement cord. Replacement cords aren't all that expensive, but it takes time to order it, takes time for it to come in, and you might lose some time jumping rope, and you won't be able to use the jump rope for a while. So that's the major difference between the handles, is that I spent a lot of time talking about it, but this here can be a problem concerning the longevity of the cord. The price, as I said earlier in the video, is big difference. This, at the time of this recording, this jump rope goes for $16.99 US, and this Versatrainer jump rope goes for $27.95 US. And I believe that that is because of the swivel bearing system. There's more on this jump rope. The handles are both plastic. I think these handles are more robust, but these handles are essentially the same. What I think you're paying for when you pay the $12 or $13 extra is you're paying for the swivel bearing system and the advantages of the swivel bearing system. Swivel bearing system allows you to move the rope quickly, and it also provides a lot of feedback, more feedback than this jump rope. This jump rope is light, doesn't provide a lot of feedback because you don't have a lot on it. The handles are light, the rope, the 4mm cord is light. This has a 4mm cord, but you get more feedback because you have the swivel bearing system. So same cord, but more feedback because of the swivel bearing system. Adjustability. Adjustability is important if you like to jump rope with your rope at different lengths. There are some tricks, such as the double under crossover, where you might need more rope, so you might want to be able to adjust your jump rope. And there are other ropes where there are other tricks rather, where you need less jump rope. If you're trying to turn the rope faster, then less jump rope to work with. Less rope is better. Adjustability has always been a hang up that I've had, and a disadvantage I've had with Buddy Lee ropes with the swivel bearing system, because it is not easy to adjust these jump ropes, because you have to take this off, you have to disconnect the system with the rope, and putting it back on. Taking it off is not too bad, but putting it back into this retainer here is difficult. It has taken me 10 to 20 minutes to be able to do it correctly a few times. And maybe I don't have very good motor skills, but once this is in, it takes too much time. It takes too much time for me, and I'd rather spend my time doing other things. So what I'll do as a shortcut with Buddy Lee jump ropes is I'll tie a knot. I'll tie either one knot on both sides, or one knot on one side. A knot will shorten the jump rope, but it'll also provide more feedback, if feedback is what you're looking for as well. So knots are a good workaround, a good shortcut to adjusting this jump rope. But this jump rope is not easily adjustable. It does take time. Maybe you have better motor skills than I do, but you have to detach this retainer on the swivel bearing system, and then you have to cut the rope if you don't want to use knots, and then you have to reattach it, and that takes time. With this, the EliteSRS, adjusting is much, much easier. All you do is you have this adjuster, and you take this off, and then you move the adjuster up and down the rope. It takes a few seconds. You can also tie knots in this jump rope as well if you want more feedback, but it takes maybe a minute to make your adjustments, as opposed to sometimes it's taken me 10 or 15 minutes to get this back in. That's a major, probably the most prominent disadvantage that I've found with Buddy Elite jump ropes is the swivel bearing system is great, but it is complicated and takes a long time to get this rope back into the swivel bearing retainer. As far as performance goes, both of these ropes perform well in my opinion, especially for freestyle type jump rope sprinting, or if you are pursuing something simple like the running crossover, the running alternate footstep, both these ropes move quickly. You can turn these ropes fast. That's what they're meant for. I think that they're a tie for performance depending on what you want to do. This rope offers essentially no feedback. Trick that's most difficult to do for me on this jump rope is the double under crossover, because you need a lot of feedback for that trick, because it's a difficult trick and you got to know where the rope is. But you can move this rope a lot faster because there's no hardware on this jump rope like there is on the Buddy Elite Versa Trainer. With that said, you can still move this rope very fast. You can still move this rope fast. You can do the same suite of freestyle tricks that you can do with the EliteSRS. But in my experience, I found that I've been able to move this rope faster than any of Buddy Lee's ropes because there's less there. It's just a lighter rope. Overall, if I had to pick between the two, I would say that it depends on what you're looking for. It always depends. There's a lot of complexity with jump rope. It depends on what your goals are. If you're looking for a rope that you can move quickly, that's more simple, that doesn't have a lot of hardware on it, that's cheaper, and you're into freestyle jump rope type tricks, then I would say that the EliteSRS, you can't go wrong with the EliteSRS Pro Freestyle. Can't go wrong with this jump rope. It's a mainstay in the jump rope market, and it will likely continue to be a mainstay in the jump rope market. You can't go wrong with this jump rope. But if you're looking for a more robust jump rope with more hardware, more feedback, and just a slightly higher quality, but with a higher price tag at $28 at the time of this recording in February 2025, then the Buddy Elite Versa Trainer will probably be for you. You're going to be able to do the same freestyle type jump rope tricks that you can do with the EliteSRS, but you're going to have a more robust rope. The handles are more robust, in my opinion. You don't have the grip tape, but you can always get grip tape if that's how you like to configure your handles. And you'll be able to do the same things, but probably with more feedback. And then to counteract the lack of feedback, you can always tie knots in this jump rope. You can tie a few, you can tie one on each side, however is most comfortable for you. The bottom line is both of these jump ropes are good options. I haven't had too many problems with either one of them. I think the biggest issue that I've had with the EliteSRS is that these ropes tend to snap more easily because there's nothing to protect them when they rub against the openings of the handles. And my biggest disadvantage that I've found with the Buddy Elite jump ropes is how difficult it is to remove and then put back in the rope to the retainer. But other than that, those are small disadvantages. They don't take away from the performance of the rope. And I'd say that both of them are great options if freestyle jump rope is an endeavor that you want to pursue. I hope you all have a great day. Keep jumping, keep getting after it. Jump rope to freedom. Peace. Take care.